Okay, so this is Tales from Retail, how it negatively affects your mindset. And I'm watching this young guy. He reminds me a lot of my son. And my son has had to do retail as well and has had some bad experiences. So, this young guy, though, I have no idea who he is. He is sharing on YouTube how it has negatively affected his mindset. So he's starting to speak out, but it sounds to me like he's having a hard time matching up with people who have had similar experiences. Now, I fully understand what he's talking about because I did waitressing, and it is retail. They're kind of the same thing. Retail waitressing is food service. Now, you can call buying something in a grocery store food service as well, but it's retail, food service. Hospitality lumps them all in together in one basket because they are all in under the same realm. Now, customers can be crappy. I have some more choice words I would really like to use, but we'll leave it at crappy because that's kind of G-rated into the PG arena, and they can be really crappy and mean to people. And after what I've seen on YouTube, it's way worse than what I ever imagined. Because I know when I was young, there was people who they would leave like a note on the napkin and say, "Tip, why don't you smile?" And so that was their tip to me, was they thought I should be smiling while I was serving them, even though they didn't understand during that particular period, we were kind of stressed. So for me, it was a Saturday, and so typically we had a guy that was hired just to bus tables. He was called the bus boy. That's what they were called at the time. But when we were really busy, all of us were bussing tables. Eventually it's like, well, why is he just called the bus boy? Eventually he started waiting tables, so he was doing our job too. At first he wasn't waiting tables because they hired him as a bus boy, but eventually he was waiting tables, I was waiting tables, so our jobs kind of crossed over, and so he wasn't just the bus boy, even though at the beginning he said he was a bus boy. So it was during the holiday season. He kind of took on the role as bus boy, but he couldn't keep up. So waitresses had to do it too. And so there would be people who would sit down at dirty tables before they were even cleaned up, which the way that the format they had it set up was not very good, because these people wanted to eat something, but the tables weren't even cleaned yet.